Hey YouTube, what's good? This is John the Pounds Loser. I apologize in advance for looking sweaty and all that. It's because I was just out mowing the yard, and I actually have to get back to that, but I wanted to do a quick video before, give myself a little rest, you know what I mean? Because, you know, aside from taking care of your body, you have to take care of where you live, you know what I mean? So when that grass gets up, someone has to go out there and mow it, you know, it's not going to cut itself. But anyway, sit tight, relax, and you're watching Jon Weighs In. Alright, so guys, I got a funny story to tell you. Funny, really, really funny. Like, you're going to be like, ha 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 ha, that kind of laugh, you know what I mean? It's just, you're going to be like so full of joy, and you're going to be thankful that you watched this video. What happened, see, I went in today for my weigh-in, right? And I get on the scale, I'm like, man, I did really good, you know what I mean? I ran for 12 minutes on Thursday, yesterday. Not 12 minutes consecutively. I worked out for an hour, and then I ran 2 minutes and walked a little while, then run 2 minutes, and so altogether in that 60 minutes I ran 12 minutes, which would be 1/5 of my workout. See, y'all didn't think I knew math, right? That was 1/5. That's 20% of the whole workout was all running. But anyway, what was so funny? I go in for my weigh-in, right? See, last week I was 263, but what I forgot to tell you is that, see, they explained to me the first time I weighed in that if you eat, you're supposed to take 4 pounds off what you weigh in, because the food will digest and all that, right? So last week I was actually 267 on the scale, which would have put me down to 263 on the for my actual weight. Well, today I go to the scale, right? And I'm thinking, man, I'm doing real good. I step up there, but before I do, I set the weight. I put it at 263. I'm like, man, this is gonna be so good. You know what I mean? I'm gonna nail it. You know, because I felt like I worked out good, right? And so I get up on that scale, and that thing starts moving, and it starts leveling out. I'm like, okay, this is supposed to go down some, you know, because I lost weight and blah 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 blah. And I was like, man, okay, maybe. So I just push it to 12, and it goes up like it's too much weight. And I'm like, wait a minute. No, because I worked out good this week. You know, I was on fire this week. You know what I mean? And so I put it back on 263, and it bounced out, and I'm doing like this, trying to do hocus pocus on it or whatever, and I'm like, man, go up more, you know. I was 263, and I was like, man, I didn't lose any weight. I was 263, and I'm still 263, and I'm like, no. And so I go to the counter, I'm feeling like I've been defeated, and I go and I tell her, you know, last week I was 263, I worked my butt off this week, and I'm still 263, I don't get it. And she says, did you take off the 4 pounds from when you ate? And I'm like, wait, no I didn't. She said, last week when you were on the scale, you were 267, right? I said, yeah. She said, and you took 4 pounds off for it, which gave you 263. I'm like, yes. She said, so now the scale is telling you you're 263, which means this week you've actually lost another 4 pounds. So my actual weight this week is 259, which means I have broken 260 mark. Woo! Sorry. That's the part where you're supposed to laugh. You're like, ha 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 ha. You know, it means, you know, God or someone up there, I think you got a sense of humor, you know what I mean? I was feeling defeated, man. Like, I was so hard this week. Like, I run the best I ever run in my life. I tell you right now, I have never run 12 minutes straight. You know what I mean? You know, 12. I run 2 minutes here, and then go. Like, I've gone you know, some distance, running, but then the rest I usually end up walking because running has never been my thing. But I tell you, yesterday, as God is my witness, I accomplished 12 minutes out of an hour of running, and on Wednesday I ran for 6 minutes, and so I was building up this whole week, and then even today, I ran for another 6 minutes because I was feeling, weak, from yesterday, so I didn't feel like I had another 12 in me, but I ran another 6 minutes today. I got that swing. So, guys, I'm actually sitting at 259 for my weight. And I started this journey at 273, which means I've lost a total weight, wait for it, 14 pounds. 1-4. Like 2 more from being a dozen, you know what I mean? Like 14 is like, whoa, that's 7 times 2, man, like, how do you get that number, But 14 pounds is gone. I am no longer 273. I am now Jonathan Hall. I weigh 259 pounds, and I'm going to show you what this looks like, because 14 pounds feels good, man. And you know what's so funny? I saw my sister this week, and she said, you know what? You look like you've lost weight. This comes from my sister. And then my cousin, today, I told him, I lost the 4 pounds or whatever. He said, you know what, man, you look like you've been losing weight. You look good. 2 people confirmed it. So, as you are my witness, 14 pounds are gone. If you would like, you could even go back to the other video I did where I was 267. The first video, that's after I lost the weight, but before that it was 273. And now I am sitting at 259. So here is the result of losing 14 pounds. I'm now 259, and I'm feeling fine. You know what I mean? I feel good, I feel energized. I mean, I feel like I could, after I'm done mowing this yard, I could go mow the whole neighborhood. I won't do that. But I feel like I could. But the thing is, you have to stay motivated. You have to stay positive. And the other thing that I wanted to mention, I thought about this week, is that, when you get to the point where you have to eat for the day or whatever, you also have to be aware of who you are eating with. Because just because you're on a diet does not mean they are. So they're going to be used to eating what they've been normally eating. And, they're not trying to do it. They're your family, they're your friends, whatever. And they know you like Taco Bell, you like the burrito with the cheese, and you like the, getting all the sauce on it, and you like getting a big drink. They know you from your past, and they're not used to your change. So, just, out of habit or whatever, they'll order that for you, and you have to tell them, no, that's not what I want. I'm changing the way I eat. There's even been 2 or 3 times I was asked if I wanted to drink soda. By the way, I have taken soda out of my diet. I have not drank 1 soda since I started this entire weight loss. That was 3 weeks ago. So in 3 weeks I have not had 1 soda. But anyway, and I feel good about it, by the way. So you have to be strong enough that you can conquer it. You have to be your motivation, alright? Don't look to someone else. I mean, you could look at me and see what I've accomplished, and feel good about yourself, but I can't work out for you, you know what I mean? I can't be there and say, hey, don't do this, don't do that. You have to have the inner strength. You have to have the inner ability to say, no, I'm not going to have that. No, I don't want that. You get that away from me. Devil, you a lie. I'm not going to do that no more. Devil, you get away from me. I bind you in the name of... Okay, don't do that at Taco Bell, because that'll like freak them out, you know. But, you know, be strong. Know that you have the ability, and you know what? Praise God. I say praise God, because He has helped me lose 14 pounds in 3 weeks. So anyway, that's all I got to say. Thank you for watching Jon Weighs In. Have a great day.